Sarah, don't push me. I frantically pressed the elevator button. Chapter 4. The elevator doors slid shut just as Derek's fist connected with the glass outer door. The sound was muffled, distant, like a thunderclap from far away. I pressed the button for the 6th floor twice, 3 times, as if that would make the elevator move faster. My hands were shaking. Not from fear. From something else. Something that felt like the last thread of a rope finally snapping. 3 years of waiting, watching, gathering pieces of a puzzle I hadn't even known the shape of until tonight. And now Derek knew I knew. The elevator chimed. 6th floor. I walked down the hallway on legs that didn't quite feel like my own, unlocked my parents' door, and stepped inside. The apartment was quiet. My mother had left a small lamp on in the living room, the one shaped like a crane she'd bought at a market years ago. Its light cast long shadows across the bookshelves, the worn sofa, the photographs of me as a child that still hung on the wall. I stood in the entryway for a long moment, letting the silence settle around me. Then I walked to the window. Below, Derek was still there. He was pacing now, his phone pressed to his ear, his other hand gesturing wildly. I couldn't hear what he was saying, but I could see it in the way his shoulders moved, the way his head jerked, anger, frustration, fear. Good. He looked up suddenly, scanning the building's windows. I stepped back from the glass, pressing myself against the wall. Let him wonder. Let him imagine what I knew, what I'd found, what I was planning. Uncertainty was a weapon, and I'd learned to wield it in the 3 years I'd spent pretending everything was fine. My phone buzzed. Derek. I let it ring. It buzzed again. A text this time. Derek, we need to talk. This isn't what you think. I didn't respond. I watched him from behind the curtain until he finally got into his car and drove away, the taillights disappearing around the corner. Only then did I let myself breathe. My father appeared in the doorway of the living room, still in his work clothes, his face lined with worry. That was Derek outside? I nodded. He followed me here. I heard shouting. My father walked to the window, looking down at the empty street. What did he want? The truth, apparently. I sat down on the sofa, suddenly exhausted. He wanted to know how much I know. My father turned to look at me. And how much do you know? I met his eyes. Enough to end this. He was quiet for a moment. Then he walked to the armchair across from me and sat down heavily, the way he always did when he was about to say something important. Your mother doesn't know the full story, he said. She thinks this is just about Derek being careless with money. I haven't told her about the woman.